Hello, Scorpio. Hi, this is your channel messages for the 18th of June. Scorpio, the dead. Scorpio, you rule. Wait, I'm sorry. Ugh, this is not good. Okay, wait. Oh, Scorpio, I believe you rule the mantra, I transform. Something about transformation. I believe you rule that. Also, I'm getting something about Scorpio, you will rule secret society. No, I want to say something, Scorpio. There is something when I notice when I was a young person on Google. I didn't notice everybody. I notice when I was younger, I used to like search random people names on Google, and I would notice every time the person died, the name would still be there, but the picture would be recycled. Me getting something about you do a Google search and you see somebody's name, and then years later, no, you did a Google search of someone's name and you saw them picture. Me getting years later, you did a Google search again and it's a different picture came up, and you said to yourself, "That's not the Is this the person?" But Google, I tell you, yes, it is. What you're saying, no. I saw there is one time I Google my mother name. I'm gonna say another woman. I'm gonna say I wonder if them did sell information. But Google my mother name one time with her credentials. I'm gonna say a woman in blue and she rasta and she lay down on one bed. And she kind of looked like my mother, but it wasn't my mother. Me getting something about you. Me getting recycled. Me getting identities being recycled. Me getting the same name, but the face change. The face keep a change. And me getting the way how the face a change. It's changing it's changing on a accredited website. And me getting, if you never remember the history of where this name was coming from, you would just think like Paul Bogle. Jamaica just a walk over it, like how them a walk over the fucking corruption. Paul Bogle them say is a Jamaican hero. Them say him named Jennings. Him the name Bogle. Them say he was not a Jamaican man, he was an American man. So who put the face with the name? Me getting something like that. Or me getting, them say the name dead, but the face is still alive. Or they say that the face was dead. But so who I use the name? Me getting something like that, Scorpio. Is either somebody have your name, even though this could be using the identity of a dead person. No, me getting something about a mortician. The morgue. Me getting something about a lot of dead, but me getting something about when I use, what the fuck when I doing? When I use dead body in a magic in the morgue? Is there a morgue that's connected to a church? Me getting gonna use the body them in a magic. Me getting the body, me getting them dead, but the body only can make the body is alive. Like the body can move, only can make the body move. This could be somebody dead, but me getting them a talk. And yet maybe somebody look dead, like them being dead in the morgue on ice for years. But me getting them a talk. Maybe somebody like somebody doing this, and me getting here things are come out of their mouth. Like them look this way. And me getting here, hey, yes, hello, how are you? I'm okay. But me getting when you look on the person, them look so. And you hear a voice that come out of their mouth. Me getting something creepy as fuck. Me getting gonna use the names if the people dead. If the people them dead, gonna use them body. Me getting something about a dead body. Or me getting somebody them dead. Are you me getting you talk to a dead person? Like somebody dead. I don't know if you talk to them through phone and is AI you talk to. Them run the person voice through AI. Me getting you talk to somebody and them dead. And you're saying that can't be possible. Me talking to them, seeing them. Me getting them dead. Scorpio, this is creepy. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Me getting something about a secret society. Something about a secret about what happens to people and them identities and them bodies when them dead. Me getting a secret, something you don't know. Me getting it's very underground. Me getting the average person wanna know this. but there's a secret that happens. Okay, let's go. No, them will always talk about when somebody dead, they will say you will have ashes, they will cremate. But why would you cremate your, maybe you're not in a space. You want to keep your loved ones in an urn, but why would you set them on fire? Usually when you commit sin and you go to hell, you burn. So you're telling me, say you burn up your grandmother, but her soul is in heaven? I just ask for your friend. May I ask your friend? I have a friend, and the friend say me for ask you. You're going to burn up the body of your loved one. Do you expect them to go to heaven? Because usually burning happens when you have a STD, or when you have a yeast infection, or when you go to hell. You burn, your soul burn. Hell is on fire. Why would you make your loving Christian grandmother be, what you call it? There's a word they use. Cremation. Why would you cremate her? In order for you to cremate your loved ones, you have to burn them body. Why would you make them body burn as the same as how we would talk the metaphor of being burnt in hell? Was your grandmother an evil woman? I feel like your grandmother was an evil woman, and that's why you get the notion for burn her. No, maybe you couldn't bury her because you have to think about plot and renting plot and funeral and what. You could have buried her in a one garbage bag. You don't have to buy a blood clot plastic bag. That's one thing I say. You see, when me dead, me don't really want to spend enough money. When you can cry, yes, but me don't want nobody put themselves in a debt. Because me dead, me not gonna know say me dead. You're gonna spend 300, how much? You're gonna spend 60,000 Canadian per funeral? Me and Michael Jackson? Me don't know. If you have the money, you can do it. If you have the money, I'm dead, and you want do a little celebration, okay. Otherwise, me know people who dead and their families like, we can't even afford the funeral. Or the family, them have put themselves in a debt payment plan. Brody, them dead. They're not gonna know if you bury them in a garbage bag. Them won't know. You could have buried them in the same containers as FEMA camps. Remember the FEMA camps? Them had containers for dead bodies. It could be something about the FEMA camp. Can't remember one time there was a thing where there was a lot of dead bodies, and them had containers. Them had big containers what look like storage containers where them they put dead body in. Maybe this is something about me getting going out of funeral caskets. No, I do know in secret society, in lodge, in Freemasonry, you use the casket as a part of a ritual. You have to, Yahoo boys will tell you when them go to Nigeria and go up in the hills, when them want riches, them have to sleep in a one casket for like 3 days. No water, nothing. And when them come out of the casket, then skinny. But them have riches. Me getting something about the casket is not used for the dead body. It's used for the living. So me getting either you got opt out of caskets. Me getting we never stop buy casket and never buy a casket no more. I don't know how disrespectful it is to bury your loved ones in a garbage bag. I don't know. Worm are gonna eat them body in the grave anyways. So even when you bury them in that nice velvet interior casket and you put them down in the grave, worms, maggots, bore through, decomposition happen. Maggots are gonna fill up the casket, it's gonna deteriorate, it's gonna rot. Even though when you put them down in the ground, it looks so pretty and the casket is beautiful, the whole of that are gonna turn to maggot. There's a dead thing. If you did bury one animal in one casket, the same thing happened. The whole of the inside of the casket are gonna turn maggots. It's worms. If that's not it, me getting something about when you want to bury on the loved ones under or in a tree form. Trees, like trees, and I plant it. Me getting digging, burying on the loved ones, and I put a tree. Bury them, put the body there, put seeds there, and bury them. And the tree will represent the grave, the tree of life. Well, it's not of life, your family dead. But me getting something about no more graves. No more graves. No more graves. No more graves. No more headstone. Babylon gravestone shall be removed. Babylon grave, bury me so low, deep down into the ground. Me getting Babylon gravestone have to be moved. Me getting no more graves. Me getting it gonna be trees. Bare tree, you never see the graveyard when turn. Me getting you never see tree. And you never see this little tree, this tree, this tree. Me getting going be trees now. Me getting you not gonna have the. Me getting you not gonna have the privilege for dig up any grave for reuse a casket. Me getting the body will be laid there, the seed will be laid on the body and we're going to cover it. Usually when you visit a grave, you bring flowers to the grave. When you're not going to bring flowers to the grave no more, when you're going to plant the seed on the body, that will be the tree on the water every day. When you want to visit your loved ones, when you want to visit somebody who passed, you go there, you talk to the tree, and you water it. And the dead body at the bottom will act as a manure for grow the tree. Me getting something about you don't know what happens to the dead when them dead. I'm talking about that. Let's go ahead and go into the reading. Let's go. Babylon gravestone shall be removed. Bury me so low, deep down into the ground. I'm getting, yeah. Getting no more gravestone, no more casket. Me getting when you go into a morgue, no, when you go into a cemetery, it's going to be trees. It's going to be trees there. That's all it's going to be. Maybe you'll have a marker. Maybe there's something going to be on the tree. Maybe you will tie things to the tree. Me getting it only going to be plants. And the plants going to represent every dead body. Let's go. I hope nobody don't go in there, go cut off, you go chop down your family tree in the morgue. You start ball now. Look how I have my tree and the dirty fucker chop it down. Let's go. First card out is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting something about the plant. It's not focusing. Why is it not focus? It not focus. Is it focusing? No, it not. Sure, it not focus. I'm getting something about the plant. Yeah, you gotta plant a tree because it have leaves on it. So I'm getting something about this new, and it costs way less. Costs less money. In some places, you have to rent the grave. And you know, a lot of people are complaining that them bury them loved ones and them go back to the grave and there's another person buried on top of them loved ones. Or them go back and hear so the loved one body get dig up. Because even though the body decomposed, the casket stay there. The casket always stay there. That's why years later, even Pop Smoke, I want to let y'all niggas know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I wouldn't be nothing without y'all. Even Pop Smoke, they dig up Fame grave. Because the casket is there. The casket, when they keep on throw things into the grave. I mean, I understand some when they keep on throw things into the grave when the people them dead. Like them can't take it with them to the afterlife. Yeah, I'm getting some about, you got plants. I'm getting plants. I'm getting to use plants now. Like a tree. Let's go. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'm getting it last longer. Your kids can visit it. The kid can sit down under the tree and take shade, knowing that their grandparent or their mother was buried underneath the tree. And the roots, when the roots grow, it will cover the dead body. The dead body will be wrapped around in the roots in the soil. So I'm getting something about this. And a lot of people will talk about tree hugger. You're such a tree hugger. Well, no, you can't hug your loved one. You'll be on a tree. We also have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, me getting something about me getting something about people. It's like when I tell somebody this one time and they was really upset with me. I tell them, say, you know, you're not supposed to be visiting your loved ones when they're dead in a graveyard. How could you say that? How could you say that? Bitch, I'm telling you the truth. You know, sometime you will bury somebody in a graveyard and you say you dream about them. And you say to yourself, I have to go look for my dead person. I want to go visit them grave. Why are you visiting the grave? Remember them? They're not there. You know what happened? Somebody else buried it in the graveyard and them family never visit them. And the ghosts need somebody. So the ghost, your mother buried here and a stranger buried right here. So, And the stranger are the one who are calling for come at the graveyard. It's not your mother. But you go there and you go to your mother's grave and you worship, you talk to your mother. Your mom is not there. She there heaven or hell. She's not in the graveyard. You know who is in the graveyard? The souls them will never cross over. Them are the one them will keep and make you come back, come visit. And you go to the graveyard and you start crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Them not there. Remember, the whole point of life was not the flesh. It was the consciousness. Once the consciousness gone, the body is as important as clothes. But you keep go back at the blood clot graveyard. You keep put flowers, you keep put living flowers on the blood clot dead body. And you don't see nothing wrong with that. No, of course not. Nobody sees nothing wrong with that. Them say normal. It's normal. We see it in movies every day. You go to the graveyard. Oh, I miss you so much. Put on the blood clot flowers and gone. Bitch, your family not there. Them in heaven. Them in heaven. Them in heaven. Hill and Gully rider. Hill and Gully and when you bend down, no girl. Hill and Gully. Them in fucking heaven celebrating, and you in this graveyard crying over a fucking corpse. And chances are the dreams what you have is not a family member. Because we're supposed to know that when you're dead, you go two places, heaven or hell. You don't go to the graveyard. That's not where your soul lays. When you pray and you say, I know my mom is watching over me. Enough time people will say them feel presence of their mother. Yeah, but you bury your mother at the graveyard, but you feel her presence in your house. Exactly. You don't have to go to the graveyard. Your mother can't find you anyway if she's dead. You could have there work and you feel a presence on your shoulder. Is your mother. Your mother not bounded to the graveyard. Only the souls who never passed on, they are bounded to the graveyard. That's why when you go graveyard in the night, you'll see spirits. Those are the spirits who never go heaven and they never go hell. Them roam the graveyard at night. That is who you're going there to cry for. Because your family don't ascend. Them either descend or ascend. And if your family member never cross over, me getting you have dreams of your dead family member and never tell you to come visit them. Come visit me. Me getting is not them. Me getting is another ghost, but it'll come as the form of your family member. And trees usually offer you protection. Graves don't offer you protection. Trees do. Because the tree is life. There's no life in the grave. When you put that cement stone on the grave, there's the only life that is on the grave is the flowers where you bring. And that dead within what? You're not gonna water the flowers. So that dead what? Maybe 3 days after the flowers dead. We're getting something about dead bodies and trees. When I go put the dead body underneath the tree, one more, we have a 9 of swords. Yeah, we're getting something about you have dreams. You have dreams of this dead person. This dead person will haunt you. Me getting something about how you bury them. Me getting something about you smoke cigarette. Or me getting a mortician. Me getting you smoke bomber blood clot. Me getting you smoke cigarette. Round the dead body them. Me getting the dead body them a move. Them a do this. You smoke cigarette in one morgue. Me getting you smoke cigarette. Let's clarify. This feel creepy. I feel nauseated. This feel creepy. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So I'm getting something about, yeah, again, you keep visiting the grave. You need to stop visiting the grave. Nothing is there. Nobody is there. Nothing is there for you to go to. Stop visiting the grave. Stop visit the grave. Stop visiting the grave. Maybe you visit somebody's grave and you smoke cigarette over them grave. Me getting cigarette smoke around dead body. I'm getting the whole of the dead body, them lie down and you will do see this. And then another dead body will do this. I'm getting them a move. We have the 9 out 10. We have 10 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. We also have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting something about a mortician. I'm getting our funeral. It's a funeral home. Somewhat a funeral home. Me say, them say Vanessa Carby and Len Carby dead. This Stefano funeral home in Quebec. Me hear some dead. You know that? Me hear some dead in Quebec. Me hear some me and one man named Len Carby, 2 we dead. and Di Stefano funeral home bury away. Is it something about Di Stefano funeral home? Them have an obituary of you. Me getting a funeral home. It could be a funeral home. Them have an obituary of you. Me getting them have up your name. Yeah, and me see them say them will light a candle. They're lighting a candle. The same blood clot candle Drake like for Carby Musk. Them say them a light a candle for Len Carby and Vanessa Carby. Bitch, I'm not saying I'm the only Vanessa Carby who exists. But what I am saying is I am the only Vanessa Carby that exists during the time where this Stefano funeral home claims to them bury me. Is this something about a funeral when it happened and somebody coming at the funeral with a jersey? Them come to the funeral with one jersey on and a ball. Me getting the whole of that a blood clot lie. It was a big lie. Me getting one funeral it happened. And me don't know if the girlfriend or the boyfriend come at the funeral and them have on like a jersey. Like them have a basketball jersey on. Or a football jersey. Something about a jersey. Me getting something about a sports jersey. Me getting something about a sports jersey. Where you, like them either bury the body in a one jersey. Or me getting your boyfriend or your girlfriend show up in a one jersey. Like number 13, number 23, Bulls 23. Me don't know. Let's go. Me don't know basketball. Knicks. Okay, is Knicks a basketball? Knicks 24. Me getting them show up at your funeral in this jersey. Like number 24, number 23, number 13 at the funeral. Me see them say me dead. Them say Vanessa Carby. Bro, there's no other Vanessa Carby here. There's no other Vanessa. No, only one other Vanessa Carby, so-called exists, and she not Britain. She not the UK. That's the only other Vanessa Carby who did named Vanessa Carby. So I know some weird shit did happen. So please go check this Stefano funeral home and tell them to show you the pictures of Vanessa Carby and Len Carby that they lit a candle for and buried. Me getting something go on one funeral home. Cause me getting you talk to a dead person. Person dead. Let's get some of these. We have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. We also have self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Is this something about Victoria and Luigi dying in a car crash? Vicky and Luigi. Dead in a one car crash, a Rona. This old white couple. Vicky and Luigi. We're getting something going with a funeral home. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking of you, yearning. Me have an African neighbor, and I swear she had the magic. I swear. But I'm very wary of African neighbors. They have the magic on you. Anyways, one more. We have addiction. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block restrained. Maybe somebody say they dead of an overdose. We're getting something about either a car crash when it happened on a highway, or you need to ask this Stefano funeral home as to why they lit a candle for Len and Vanessa Carby. You need to ask them that. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Until next time, bye.